I have just had a day from hell, and I feel like killing a primal to kind of curb my anger. Hey guys, Cruisinggex here with another Final Fantasy live stream. When we last left off in Final Fantasy XIV, well, the Sahagin had finally resurrected Leviathan, and, well, they finally summoned Leviathan, and, well, we just prepped our ship, and now we're gonna go fuck Leviathan up, so, let's do it. Lord of the World. Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whorleater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Nalik and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind.
It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Then, Cred and Ishtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill this purpose, your divisionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will welcome would find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Yishtola, if you would join the Third Levy and Lady Ugri the Fifth. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Bayan. May the crystal bless and keep you.
Alright. The Whorleater Hard now accessible. Alright. Let's do it. Might take a little bit of time, so... I just don't feel like doing my usual run around and killing shit while I wait for Duty Finder to pop.
Hi.
Hey, Kev. How you doing today?
Hard.
Yeah, I bet.
got the whole swamp nuts thing going.
Ugh, yuck. Oh, fuck, they just started Arm Vale. Oh, who's contacting me? It's Mimi. Oh man. It's been a hell of a day for me. I really just want to frickin'... I want to kill everything and anything and everything in my path right now. Okay, so we're just waiting on a few other guys in the FC to fuck this over with me. Oh, man. I'm just wiped the fuck out. This has just essentially been a day from hell, and at least for me, it's been. I have not had a bit of rest since the minute I came home from work this morning. I love Funyuns. How's it sunny when it's foggy? I know this is gonna be like the boring part of the frickin' live stream while I sit here waiting for the rest of them to finish Arm Vale. Excuse me. This is boring. Why are they in Armvale in the first place? You know what? Fuck it. I know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna make another macro. I'm gonna call this one Oh My Gods. And here's how the macro is going to work. /SHO Then we put in a /wait 2 seconds. And there. Oh, whoops, I fucked up a little bit. So basically, I'm gonna play this macro every time Kinwish dies. This has got to be the most bullshit macro I've ever made. So, Kevin. Besides the heat being a bitch, what's new with you?
What's up? Busy at work, being hot and ready for the fishing tournament with my 2-year-old son. Saturday.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Freaking, I remember my first, I remember my first fishing tournament with my old man. Actually, no, I don't. My dad frickin'... My biological... I barely
it's a
even...
whole thing for the kids.
Uh-huh. Considering how long it's gonna take, then I think, so I'm gonna do ready check. Make sure everyone's ready. And it seems like Orion's not, Oh, there he goes. Alright. Duty finder. Join. There we go. Alright. Let's do this, motherfuckers. Here we go. Well, we knew that wouldn't work. But this might hurt a bit. Let's do it. Oh, look at you, you ugly motherfucker! All right. Alright, let's fuck shit up. I don't give a fuck what part of the damn thing I frickin' take on. You trespass on my domain, tainted of the light. Ow! Drink deep of the sea's bitter drought. And we're all dead except for the fucking warrior. Yeah, have fun with that. Well, that's the first time for everything. Well, you... Whatever helps you sleep at night. Who cares? Let's just kill it. You trespass on my domain, tainted of the light. I'm just gonna sit here and wait, cause I know... what I miss? Now you gotta get rid of these gyre spoons pretty quickly. Alright, back to work on killing the tail. Wow, we made it this time. Now to finish this. Just another old school run. No, and we've done it. All right, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah, we did that. We just did that. Alright, let's return to Limsa and tell her the good news. That way we can finish this off. Alright. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits. But today I will permit myself a few words. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You're an inspiration to us all, sir. And on that note, the Admiral waits you in the command room. Alright. Voiceovers? Thinking.
Till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
I'm stouter in some other ways too, but I'm not going to mention those.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in the fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
And now he's boned.
Minfilia, please!
Hey!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many donors have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morgana is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
Good.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
That's something to look forward to later.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Well, that's it for that one. Alright, we're back outside. And that's, when Yugiri met the fraternity. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Hyrrian man there, and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Laminsan society. They valued their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will only get you so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. Alright, Ethernet. Yeah, we can't do that. I forgot we haven't, we never did, get all the aetheryte crystals for Limsa. So we're forced to run. But not too far. That's good. Got business with me, venturer? So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what with all the door-eyed wenches about, I suspect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner what Mervit wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady.
I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken.
You're not the first person to say that. Alas, Limsa is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen.
And so you have escaped by and so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. I know that the practitioners of my art too are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think.
Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you get your dough, what's it? We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it?
Master Bayan, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student.
Alright, Alright. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the last quest of the, through the Maelstrom mark. So, let's do it.
Much and more has occurred since I first beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you overlong. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, warrior of light.
Alright, let's head back to Mordona. Oh, me. Okay, let's actually talk to a few people before we finally end this for the night.
I have been tasked with helping out the kitchen. Once I've grown accustomed to my duties, I hope to treat our host to traditional Doman cuisine.
In my native land, there exist individuals not unlike these adventurers. Yet without a master to serve, how does one know the path that one must walk? An adventurer bends not to authority, but lives and acts according to his own beliefs. He is the master of his own destiny. The Rising Stones. What a peculiar name for a sanctuary.
On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Rising Stones. With your cooperation, we hope to go rich and transform this place into the piling gold. Oh, Bayan, forgive me, but I must see to the Doman's needs.
History is our friend, young one. The answers to the problems of the present are oft to be found within the past. We need but seek them out.
What if you wanted to solve a problem that's already happened, like the Garleans destroying Doma?
Alright, let's go all the way back over here. What's Hoary Boulder doing? Some of the Domans wanted to learn how to fight, and it's fallen to me to oversee their training. First, I need to find suitable equipment for everyone. What in the seven hells are you doing up there? Get down here before you fall and break your neck!
Don't mind Papa Limo. He's making a fuss over nothing as usual. Your own sense of balance is amazing for a boy his age. I wonder how he got so good.
You think this is impressive? In Doma, we train to run in the treetops. And what's Thancred doing? Some 15 years ago, a mission took me to Ul'dah. 'Twas then that I first chanced to gaze upon your beauty. I was utterly transfixed. I dared not to blink, lest I deprive myself of even a split second of your radiance.
You do flatter me, dear, and I do believe you've had a bit too much to drink.
I'm sorry, but this deserves a screenshot. There we go. Now we just gotta change the pose. Let's see, which one will look better? Perfect. Now just the right angle and... Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting you gotta do that. And there's another Thancred Go Home You're Drunk picture to add to the other one that I have. But anyway, voiceovers, please, just voiceovers. I don't feel like doing voices.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbund. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Of course.
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the power of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
Almost immortal.
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elizabeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, but recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo?
Maybe.
Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Oh dear.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Valdesian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
Oh dear.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, it was observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Tortima.
12 preserved.
Well, that just fucks everything up, doesn't it?
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
And complete. And that's it. Achievement unlocked through the maelstrom. Alright. So, we finally beat through the maelstrom. And we got a few things we can do before we before we continue on to 2.3. And we're gonna do them because Lord knows it wouldn't be the same if we didn't do it. So we'll start off with, so next episode we're going to have a little bit of filler. And we're going to do some dungeons. Maybe even do the extreme mode primals that we missed in the last patch. But anyways, I'm going to finish up these Funyuns and go to bed. So until next time, Cruisnigex out.